Hola clase, bienvenidos. Today I will be showing you a couple useful websites to help you out with your Spanish acquisition. So we'll start by opening up the web browser and we'll type in the first one, which is wordreference.com. Word reference is really great because it's just reference to, as it says in the title, words. So we'll type in our first word here. It's run, and that's just the English word to run. It also gives you all the synonyms in English if you type in an English word, and it gives you their translations in Spanish along this side. So we'll click on the verb correr, which means to run. And then it also gives you all the synonyms for correr and their English translations along that side, the way it would if you did it the other way. You can also listen to how it's supposed to sound when a native speaker says it.
correr,
You can change that dialect from Spain to Mexico because dialect is going to change based on the country that you're in. You can also look up the Spanish definitions, the synonyms. You can see what it is supposed to be in context, and it'll just take you to Google News, but it'll give you all the Google News with correr in the title, which is really cool. And then you can also click on the images of it, and it gives you correr on Google. So you can kind of, if you're a visual learner, it gives you the chance to visually see what the word means. And then you can also do the conjugation, and it gives you the conjugation for the verbs in every tense that you will need to know if you are going to be a fluent Spanish speaker. It also gives you the vos form, which is really cool because there's only one country in the world that uses vos, and that is Argentina. So if you're talking with an Argentinian and you hear them say something like vos sos de Wyoming, that means you're from Wyoming, but as you guys probably know, it is tú eres de Wyoming. So it just kind of helps you learn about these other dialects and how they speak it in these other countries, which is really cool. There's also language forums that you can go into and just find what people are trying to figure out. Like someone is trying to say dole time for electronics, and he's putting it out there, and people can respond to him and how they would say it in their country or their region of the world, which is really cool. So if there are like certain things that you're not going to find on the actual wordreference.com website, you can go to the forums, and there's millions and millions of Spanish speakers out there that are going to be willing to help you. The second website we're going to go to is Yabla. Yabla is really good because my hardest thing when I was learning Spanish as a non-native speaker was being able to understand people when they spoke because it just sounded like gibberish to me. So Yabla really helped me because they had all these different levels of videos. They had newbie, intermediate, advanced, beginner, all the way up to advanced, and I believe mastery, which is really cool. And they have the different countries. So if you want to hear a Colombian accent with that big swooping O, like Colombia, then you can do that one. You want to do an Argentinian accent where they pronounce ella, ella, with a little sh on the double L. So it just helps you kind of learn from different parts of the world without being in those parts of the world. You can also go up to the video section, and it has the categories. So if you're interested in food, history, people, science, you can click those. I'm interested in sports, so we'll click on sports. And it gives you just different videos for sports so that you can watch something that you're interested in and also gain a vocabulary from things that you're interested in. Like, for instance, soccer. Uh, a field. How would you say a field? Well, a field out in the middle of nowhere is campo, but for soccer, the field or the pitch is called a cancha. So that's just one of the words that I learned through my own personal interests. and you guys are able to learn stuff through your personal interests. Um, Most of the videos here are free, but there are some that are going to be requiring a subscription, so you can subscribe. You can pay $100 a year and have it for a full year without having to worry about it, or you can pay $10 a month if you want to just give it a shot for a month and see how it goes. But I think it'd be really good for you guys to maybe subscribe to those, because then they also send you newsletters to your email, daily words to your email, and it just helps you keep connected and immersed in Spanish, because with learning another language, you need to be immersed in it, and you need to be able to have different resources and tools to help challenge you with your language acquisition. So just to review, we got yabla.com, which is going to be a lot of videos and help you understand how people are speaking. And then the other great one is word reference, which I will implore that you guys use word reference instead of Google Translate. Google Translate, it's okay. I mean, you'll get the gist of everything, but you're not going to get a full definition or other meanings of a word. And for the most part, Google Translate will give you an grammatically incorrect translation. So if you're going to use that on something you're turning in, you'll obviously get docked points for that. So wordreference.com is really the best tool that you can use because of all the different things that you can do on it. So I just suggest you guys get out there and explore these websites.